p.m. local time. Al Wahda, they take their place back at the top table of Asian football for the first time in 4 years, which was when they equalled their best season in the competition when they reached the quarter-final stage. Two-time winners Al Ittihad, meanwhile, are back after a year away. Laurent Blanc's men swept the Saudi Pro League away last year, finishing with a league and cup double. But this is the big one. This is the trophy everybody in Asian football wants. This is the Champions League Elite. Home coach Jose Moraes names 3 changes from the goalless draw with Calvo FC domestically on Thursday. Brazilian-born defender Lucas Pimenta returns to the heart of the back four. Favor Ogbu is preferred to Abdallah Hamad in midfield. And tricky veteran winger Cao Canedo is the third man in. He's preferred to the Portuguese Bernardo Falla. As for the visitors, Laurent Blanc, he names 2 changes. The big story, though, is the players who aren't available. Karim Benzema and N'Golo Kante, both missing from the matchday squad. Benzema has a slight hamstring problem, which should see him miss a few weeks, while Kante, in theory, is more minor. Faisal Al-Ghamdi replaces Kante in midfield. It's Albanian international Mario Mitai who comes in at fullback ahead of Muat Fagi. So we're just about to welcome then the 2 sets of players to the pitch as the atmosphere ramps up inside the stadium. Al Wahda fans so happy to be back in the competition. There's no doubt that they're an underdog for the game this evening. They will do everything they can to get right behind them and really give Al Ittihad a shock in the game this evening. It's a very, very warm night here in Abu Dhabi. Temperatures not expected to drop either across the course of the evening. What you know about the home side is that if they are to cause problems for Al Ittihad, then you suspect their talismanic frontman Omar Krebin will be vital for them. The Syrian international scored 26 goals across all competitions last season, 18 league goals. So the 2 sets of players then will be out with us momentarily. Noisy pocket of travelling fans have made the journey as well. They're thrilled with what they've seen since Laurent Blanc was appointed as head coach at the start of last season, replacing Marcelo Gallardo, who was fired after failing to reach this competition last season. What a job Laurent Blanc has done. So here we go then, the 2 sets of teams being led out. We have Qatari officials in charge for the game this evening. The referee, Salman Falahi, on VAR duty is his countryman, Kamis Al-Mari. Let's hope we aren't talking too much about officials over the course of the evening. There's the 2 sets of players then make their way out onto the pitch. The visitors led out by their captain for this evening. The former Liverpool midfielder Fabinho. Fabinho with the armband in place of the injured Karim Benzema. Benzema had a magnificent campaign last year, scoring 25 goals in all competitions, leading Al Ittihad to that League and Cup double. So let's have a look then at the two teams for you. Both sides expecting to see playing the same shape at a 4-2-3-1. Qatari officiating team. We'll go through those two sides for you. Starting off with the home side then, Zayed Ahmed is the man in between the posts for Al Wahda. Al Zuhair, Mohamed Gopani, Lucas Pimenta and Ruben Canedo make up their back four. Jadzab and Feverogbu will be the two sitting midfield players. Canedo, Dusan Tadic and Facundo Krupski are the three behind Omar Kribin. And with Fabinho inside the centre circle. Dusan Tadic, a new arrival. He's a three-time Serbian Footballer of the Year. Of course, he was just a whisker away from making the final of the UEFA Champions League with that Ajax side as well. Plenty expected of Tadic. There's that 11 I just read through for you then. That's what Al Ittihad, well, expect to see them play the same way. And they have Predrag Rakovic in between the posts, and he was sent off on Friday. So Mohamed Shankiti had a much better Friday. He scored the fullback in that victory at the weekend. Saad Al Musa, Danilo and Mario Mitai make up their back four. Faisal Al Ghamdi is in for N'Golo Kante. He plays alongside Fabinho in the heart of midfield. Moussa Diaby, Hassab Aouar and Steven Bergwijn, and the three behind Saleh El Sheri, who is the man with the responsibility of replacing that talismanic captain. So this one then, about to get underway. Home side in the maroon, the visitors in their changed colours. And so we're underway, the home side, all in maroon, attacking the goal to our right. And the visitors, as I say, in their changed colours, in the white shirts with the blue trim. And here is Lucas Pimenta, so Brazilian-born, now naturalised in the UAE. He's represented the national side as well, Lucas Pimenta. 4 caps for his adopted country, for the man who came through the Botafogo youth system in his homeland. From Danilo, finding Mitai. Danilo, of course, vastly successful across his career, winning the European Championships in his homeland of Portugal, Nations League as well, league titles, memorably in France. Back from Shankiti. Al Musa looked to switch things across towards this near side. It's a decent looking ball. And it's a good header from Zahir to win it back for the home side. He wants to throw right in front of their coach, Jose Moraes. He's a familiar face to many, I suspect. He was, of course, a long-time assistant manager to Jose Mourinho. Part of Jose Mourinho's backroom team with Porto and Chelsea and Inter, and Real Madrid. Now working as his own man in the #1 job. He's been pretty successful on his own as well. Won trophies in the Korea Republic with Jeonbuk Motors, and indeed in Saudi Arabia with Al Hilal. Ball down the line from Zahir on the turn, and Krivin was a good one, and Tadic will look to switch it out to the left-hand side. Krupski fancies his chances. It's an unorthodox effort, took a deflection on the way. Exciting young Argentine winger. Former Arsenal de Sarandi man in his homeland. A chance perhaps to work Rakovic early on here. Tadic trots across. Is Canedo available if he wants a short one? And it comes in towards the near post and safely out. Jadson to Krupski from the far side. And Krupski working hard and winning his side to throw. A fantastic atmosphere inside the ground. Krivin looking to find some room here. Still going, it's Krivin. He's still going, it's Krivin. It's turned behind again. There's Al Wahda make it an excellent start to the game. Second corner in the early stages. Al Musa wasn't messing around, was he? Hammering the ball away and out for the corner. Deeper corner this time, he's got right underneath it. It's a really poor delivery. No danger to Rakovic's goal. He's had a tricky few weeks as Pedro Rakovic. He had a muscular problem, got himself back involved with the team at the weekend, getting himself sent off on the hour mark. Fortunately for him, his side did go on to pick up all 3 points. Involved again in the Champions League as that's put into touch from Ruben Canedo. For the Al Ittihad throw. Back with Rakovic. Capped 41 times by Serbia. Mitai. Some good running from midfield here. Maguire looks to win inside the corner. He's done well. The Tottenham and Ajax man is in a hurry to get on with things. Over comes the cross. It's glanced away. Oh, it drops for Saad Al Musa inside the penalty area. Certainly big losses for Al Ittihad not just Benzema, but missing a goal of Kante as well. Very strong challenge over on the far side from Trubsky, and he's won his side the free kick as well. And you can just tell the home fans appreciate that kind of effort, kind of grit and enthusiasm. Battles away with Faisal Al Ghamdi. So free kick for the home side, and they look to go long and up towards Trubsky again. And he briefly got the better of his man. He thinks he should have a corner, and he has got a corner as well. Third of the game early on for Al Wahda. The end's comfortable enough for Rakovic. He's given the ball away. The most illustrious starts for the away side here. Al Wahda right on top. Pimenta. And from Chiadzam. Fani forward. Tadic finding a bit of space. Trubsky. And now Kribin, he fancies his chances from range. It's a good block in the end from Danilo. And from Rakovic. Long from Shankiti, but again it's straight into touch, and they just haven't got themselves going yet. Al Ittihad. Home side very much in charge in the early stages of this game. Zahir. Held up well from Tadic. He looks for the give and go. Is the offside flag going to go up here against Canedo? Game's allowed to go on. Canedo has got two targets in the middle. Over comes the cross. Half away from Danilo. Chance to fire a crossover. Again, it's been blocked from Danilo. Off from Tadic. Trubsky. It's a bit loose in midfield there. Now the visitors to bring it away. Now the referees deem that there's a foul there from Cal Canedo. Mr. Diaby, the man who was fouled. Diaby, of course, had his most successful spell with Bayer Leverkusen before making the move to Aston Villa. Again with Rakovic. Danilo. Mitai under pressure. Canedo not giving him a moment to breathe. Did well though. Bergwijn. Now Fabinho, very sloppy in possession. Towards Tadic. Tadic with a good ball. Kribin shooting opportunity maybe. He's still going, it's Kribin. Oh, that's a great opportunity. Looking just to lift it beyond the goalkeeper. Rakovic did very well to stand up to him. Have a look at this again. He's done so well to get across the defender. Must have been anticipating Rakovic going to grounds, but the Serbian did excellently to stand up. In comes the corner, though. Goal kick this time, but what a scare that is for Al Ittihad. I said he's such a vital player, the Syrian international. He's Omar Krebin, he's scored bags of goals for the club. Very good record at international level as well, around 1 goal every other game. Seven goals and 58 for his homeland. Tadic. He's finding little pockets of space, is Dusan Tadic. Canedo. Tadic again. 3 options in the middle. Tadic's cross. Canedo got up there. Just couldn't keep his header down. But it is all Al Wahda in the opening 12 minutes of this game. Prior to the game, Laurent Blanc was talking about the importance of maintaining possession. They just haven't been able to do so in the early stages of this game. It's Fabinho. Finding Bergwijn. So here, stood up well to him. Fabinho again. Shankiti. Barely seen some power in the early stages of this game. Important to get him in possession. It's Diaby. Just to poke the ball on its way. Instead it's brought away. Canedo couldn't quite roll away from the two. I suspect Jose Moraes is delighted with the early stages of this game. The only thing missing is the goal. Rakovic to Danilo. Pressure here. And Aouar, he's rolled away though. And he's done very well. As Aouar, he's got options to his right-hand side, looking for Al-Sheri. Didn't quite come down for Diaby. Aouar are able to bring it away. Canedo. Krusty calling for it over on the far side. That's where it's going to go. Tremendous ball too. Looks to pull it back, and it's a tame effort in the end from Kribin. The game stopped. I have to say, my eyes are on the ball. I didn't quite see what happened there inside the penalty area as Canedo went to ground. A little bit of treatment and the veteran winger should be okay. Tricky customer, 35 years of age now. This was the opportunity a few minutes ago. Rakovic did so well. Well, that's the man. Huge Jose Moraes would want that opportunity to fall to. He's captain and top goal scorer. Looks like Canedo will be okay. Now Fabinho. Of course, won the UEFA Champions League in his time with Liverpool. Free kick given against Auer. He's struggling to get involved in this game. Now an Algerian international, of course. It's Auer. Appearance for the French national side. For he changes allegiance. Now a regular in the Algerian setup. Now Cribben to help that down the line, but he'll only find Danilo, who's tidied that up well. Cribben has gone to ground, and that will be well, in fact he's gone to ground so Steven Bergwijn can receive some treatment. And look here, it's just a coming together in the centre circle between Bergwijn and Jadson, which the former Spurs man has come off worse in. He will be okay. Chance for a few players to take on some fluids as well. Just a reminder, incredibly warm evening. So 80 minutes in, and Al Wahda very much on top. Bergwijn waiting to come back on. He's been waved on by the referee. Is Canedo all down the line. Nothing going according to the referee. Coming together involving Krupski. Here's Fabinho to the returning Bergwijn. Mitai. Al Musa. Danilo urged forward. Fabinho's touch onto Bergwijn again. Quickly crowded out. Diaby. Shakiti available outside of him. It's gone the other way. Fabinho. See the instruction from Jose Moraes, he knows all about making sure his sides are hard to beat. Defending the width of the penalty area, getting out as quickly as they can. So there will be space on the flanks. Shankiti. Diaby. Danilo. Lara again. Danilo. Again, the options are on to go wide. Judging by the body language of Jose Moraes on the sidelines, he wants a higher press. He wants his side to engage Al Ittihad. Here's Bergwijn. Oh, Bergwijn! That is absolutely tremendous! An outstanding finish from fully 30 yards. First effort on goal of the game for Al Ittihad, and they hit the front. A brilliant goal from Steven Bergwijn. And absolutely nothing that Zayed Ahmed could do. He turns, nobody engages him, and there's the strike. Have a look again. Absolute rocket. Fingertips on it from the goalkeeper. But in the end, the goalkeeper was done by the bend. Let's see as he hits it. Goes one way then the other. Brilliant goal from Bergwijn. And for all the talk of how good Al Wahda have been in the opening 22 minutes of the game, it is Al Ittihad who hit the front. Well, he scored a couple of goals on Friday, did Steven Bergwijn. On target again today. Might just settle a few nerves for the men in white. All over the top towards Al Shehri. Cut out though. The offside flag has gone up. Pimenta. Have to feel for the home side, they've been so good. Dominating the opening 22 minutes of the game with such quality. It would be easy to potentially criticise the goalkeeper because the ball isn't in the corner from Bergwijn, is it, as he's hit it, but hitting it as early as he had caused the problems. Here's Canedo at the other end. Kribin looked to play it in. It's a dangerous ball in as well, but Krupski is rather back on his heels. So it sails endlessly wide. Probably been offside as well. It's away from Saad Al Musa, well in the air. From Favour Rugby. He might start in midfield alongside Jadson, but certainly gone into the heart of the defence. Gurbani playing alongside Jadson instead. Rakovic with the ball out. Diaby. Mr. Diaby again. Danilo. Now Shanketti urged forward the right back. Early ball in from him. He's cut out from Favour Rugby. 21-year-old Nigerian came through the Red Star Belgrade Youth Academy. together on the far side. The referee does eventually decide it's a free kick to the hosts. Dusan Tadic, the man fouled. Now Jadson. Pimenta. Inviting Zahir forward. Inside it up well from Danilo. Krimin looks for the give and go, and he's still going here, Krimin. He's gone to ground after the ball is gone, but it's still alive in there. Tadic in the end has to settle for the corner. Krimin with plenty to say to the match official. Just a reminder, VAR is in operation. Clearly felt he was caught there. As it is, it's just a corner. In comes the delivery. It's another deep ball. Kept alive on the far post. It's bouncing around in there and it's eventually hacked away. Only as far as Tadic. Tadic looks to swing the crossover. It's out from Fabinho. And there might just be a break on for the visitors. The referee's happy with the challenge of Jadson. And Al can build again. Off from Kobani. Tadic. To Krimin, back again with Tadic. Can he find room for a shot? It's Krimin to hit one instead, and it's a good block. Tadic now 36 years of age. To the club from Fenerbahce. So here's cross in. It's a dangerous ball in as well. Turned away from Saad El Musa. Jadson. Can't beat Fabinho. Has to settle for the throw. Wahda force themselves another throw. Krimin has gone to ground. I thought he was being fouled in the penalty area by Mitai. The referee has other ideas. It's Dusan Tadic, she went to ground. And the referee had a clear view of things. Both players have got arms around each other, and that's what the referee's seen. VAR have had a look, and they're happy with the on-field decision. But before we continue, I'd say with the temperatures being as warm as they are, there are mandatory water breaks, which is certainly very wise. A chance for Jesse Moraes to try a little reset perhaps with his side as well. I think Jesse Moraes will be pretty happy with the performance of his side so far. Just that one opportunity for Al Ittihad, and as was the case, it was a bit of brilliance from Steven Bergwijn. And Absolutely tremendous finish from range. Have a look again. Ball swirling around. Didn't see a deflection on it. It's just swirling in the air. Deceiving Zayed Ahmed. He took a step the other way. Tremendous goal from Bergwijn. Enjoying life. And Al Ittihad is the 27-year-old Dutchman. Here was the opportunity not long before. Forced into action again. Talks about the brilliance of Benzema's goal-scoring record. And Al Ittihad, well, Bergwijn from a deeper role averages better than a goal every other game. Free kick given for Gamdi's challenge on Dusan Tadic, and they're in a hurry to get on with things here. Over comes the cross, it's out. Saad Al Musa. Bergwijn trying to make something happen. Home side look to build again. Canedo can't quite help that one down the line. So here with the throw. Knocked out from Mario Mitai. It's Ogbu. It's a good piece of work. Now Canedo, can he keep that in play? He can. Cribbin trying to roll away from Fabinho, but Mitai able to tidy things up. Here's the goal scorer, Bergwijn. Meanwhile, the home side have a man down over on the far side. In the build-up. Yellow card coming out for Mohamed Shankiti. And that is the first yellow card of the game. Krupski, the man who was caught. VAR having a look in case there's a red card there. I have to say, well, looking at that, it's a very heavy contact on the ankle, isn't it? You can understand why they're having a look at it. I don't think there's any malice in that from Shankiti. The referee is going to come across and have a look at this, and we know what that often means. So for my money, I don't think there's any malice in it from Mohamed Shankiti. But it's not a clever challenge. He certainly caught the ankle, and you can understand the pain of Krupski. I have to say, I think he's probably going to go here. The referee's seen it a couple of times. he's made his mind up. And Shankiti is in big bother. It's not a yellow, it is a straight red. And Laurent Blanc is absolutely furious. I can understand why that's been given, and say certainly you see it on VAR. It's above the ankle, it's clumsy from Shankiti. And in the days of VAR, that's going to be a red card. So Al Ittihad do have the lead. They have 55 minutes plus whatever time is added on to play with 10 men. Wonder whether we'll see any tactical readjustments before we get to half-time from Laurent Blanc, or whether he'll just try and get to the break and make a decision as what he's going to do. Zahir. Chance to work this down the line. Back on. Well, he should have had a corner. It is just going to be the throw. Now Tadic rolling away from Saad. Penalty was impeded. Nothing going from the referee. Now Ittihad try and bring it out from the back. That will be a foul. Samoa has plenty to say. The referee is less than impressed, forcefully making his point. There's the foul from Yorbani, and it's the showing of the imaginary card that the referee wasn't particularly impressed with. Helps up the line. It's made up well, and Diaby trying to get free, couldn't do so. Chance for the home side to build again. Canedo. Jadson. Skultani. And again. Pimenta forward. To his captain. Jadson left that loose, and Diaby on it quickly, but he can't get away again. Diaby. Now Tadic. His cross is blocked. It will be another Al Wahda corner. Certainly been adding up. Barney helped to his feet by the referee. Looks as though he will be okay. 24-year-old Iranian international. Short from the corner. And the strike comes in. It's away off the head of Danilo. He's gone to ground from it. Again, the rhythm of the game is broken. Have a look again as the strike comes in. Well, he went to ground, so the physio team came on. Apparently without the approval of the referee. Zuhir. Pimenta finding Ogbu. Canedo down the line to Krupski. Looking for the ball over the top. There's another coming together inside the penalty area. And once again, the appeals towards the referee from Dusan Tadic. Twice now, Tadic has gone to ground. You can hear what the home fans think of it as Fabinho forced into making a challenge. Again, all eyes on the referee. Tadic opening for something from VAR, but the review has already taken place. Let's have a look again here. As Tadic goes in. And the bumps into Mario Mitai. Would have been very soft, I think. Now from Danilo. Bergwijn, the goal scorer. Mitai again. Mitai has run into trouble, and it's Krivit inside the penalty area. Tadic tries to roll away. Krupski, his efforts charged down. Ruben Canedo needs some help. Eventually, Ittihad able to bring it away, but it's a poor ball, and the pressure continues. You are just joining us. The goal came from one of Al Ittihad's only ventures forward across this first half. Wahda might not have had more of the ball than their opponents, but they've been camped in the Al Ittihad half across this 45 minutes. Canedo. Danilo has done really well to stretch and cut that one out. Samoa. Danilo sweeps it away. Shirley has gone to ground on the halfway line. The referee's going to try and let it go. And eventually he will stop it, much to the bitter disappointment of the home fans. And there's a few in the maroon shirts on the pitch that are beginning to lose their temper. So 5 minutes added on, 4 stoppages at the end of this first half. Another one of those where it doesn't look to be a huge amount in it. Perhaps, if I'm being kind, you can say that he might have hurt his shoulder as he puts his arms down as he hits the deck. A great deal in it. Offside. On the attack again. Krupski. Ruben Canedo. Trying to help that into the penalty area. It's tidied up by Fabinho, but not properly away. Challenging Fabinho second time around on Tadic. Just fired over. It's alive from Suhir. And it comes down here for Tadic. Looking for Canedo. Suhir again. And that's going to be a free kick given against Cal Canedo. Well, he can't believe it. Just wouldn't come down for the home side. Danilo getting his foot in there, making the important intervention. Rakovic, Fabinho, who was just dropped into that back four. Rakovic away again. Towards Kriven. And look to find a cross towards the far post. That's a vital touch. Tremendous defending from Saad Al Musa. Lovely ball across goal, and Al Musa just did enough to get there ahead of Krupski. Again, the home side pressing. Can they find that one opportunity? Find themselves a leveller right at the end of this first half. One from Tadic. Ruben Canedo. Look to pull it back, he wins his side, another corner. And they're in a hurry to get on with things. Deep looking corner from Suhir. Anywhere will do for Al Ittihad. Jadson. Ruben Canedo, early ball in from him, goalkeeper comes, and that's really good work from Andrag Rakovic. Up high, claims it well. And that might be just about that as far as the first half is concerned. Forward. Again, it's been given away. And here's Krupski. Tadic. Certainly finding space to work with his Tadic, but that's a poor ball. Straight to Diaby. Diaby again. Samoa. And that will be a throw to Al Ittihad. Really should be just about that for the first half. Rakovic forward. Jadson. Maybe this sign for one more chance. The referee's looked at his watch. Yubani. Jadson. Tadic again. Tadic looking for the early ball in. It's gone behind, and that will be that then. Of a breathless first half, a first half in which Al Wahda have largely been in control. But it is Al Ittihad You have the lead at the break. The goal coming from Steven Bergwijn after 21 minutes, picking the ball up 35 yards out, driving forward and smashing home beyond Zayed Ahmed. Al Wahda, though, they've certainly been the dominant side, and in the second half they will be up against the 10 men of Al Ittihad at half-time. Al Wahda 0, Al Ittihad 1. Hello again, everybody, and welcome back to the Al Nayan Stadium in Abu Dhabi. If you are just joining us at the break between the home side Al Wahda and Al Ittihad, it is the visitors who lead by 1-0, but that certainly doesn't tell the whole story. Fantastic strike from Steven Bergwijn separates the two sides. Thanks to the red card for Mohamed Al Shankiti. The home side certainly will feel they have an opportunity of getting back into this game. A half-time substitution was made as well, and it was the lone striker, Sari Al-Sheri, the man who was replaced. And the young central defender, Simic, is the man who's come on. Arrived on loan from Anderlecht. As the second half gets underway then. We'll run through the two sides for you momentarily. Just a reminder, the home side in the maroon attacking the goal to our left. And the visitors in their changed white shirts and blue trim. It's well played out. An opportunity to try and test the home side on this near side through Moussa Diaby. Saad El Moussa. Diaby. Steven Bergwijn has now gone to play through the middle, so I'll go through the two sides in for you again. Home side, Ahmed in goal, two here. Ogbu, Pimenta and Canedo make up their back four. It is Jadzab and Gurpani in midfield. Canedo, Tadic and Krupski are the three behind the captain, the talismanic figure for the home side, Omar Kribin. So Gurpani looks to find Canedo here. Early ball in from Canedo. It's a good header out as well from Danilo. Visitors line up, Rakovic in goal. Simic now playing at right back. Musa, Moreira and Mitai. And Fabinho in midfield. Diaby, and Bergwijn make up their 10. Shankiti dismissed in that first half. Opportunity here, options in the middle. As it is, it's gone behind for the corner. It's not the best of balls, is it, from João Canedo? It is the corner though, and a chance to apply yet more pressure. Dusan Tadic standing over it. In from Tadic. Keeper Rakovic with a good solid punch away. Krupski finding Ogbu. Canedo, hopeful ball into the penalty area. It's travelled a long way. From Canedo, Tadic. Tadic to float one over. Out from Fabinho. Jadzab tidying things up. Tadic again. Tadic with the ball. It's floated over. Big handball appeal towards the referee. Well, he's given nothing as the official. Crowding around the referee. Tadic has certainly been in the ear of the official across the game so far. The referee's given us a corner. As Tadic continues to insist towards the referee, there was a raised arm in there. So VAR back up the referee's original decision. In comes the ball in. Well, for a start, he's only about a yard away, isn't he? There's nothing the defender can do to get his arm out of the way. And the arm is down by his side. Look at the slower view. He's caught just under his sleeve. He's doing his best to get his arm out of the way there. Here's Saad Al Musa. In comes the corner from Tadic. It's off the crossbar. Well, that's the closest the home side have come. The best delivery from Tadic by far from a corner. Rattles off the woodwork. Here he is again. Tadic. Cut out by Fabinho on the edge of the area. Now Diaby on the spin. Diaby has been fouled. And that's going to be a yellow card for Ruben Canedo. Clear drag back on Moussa Diaby. Let's see if we can have a look at the header off the crossbar again. From Simic. Here's again. Up towards Bergwijn. Safely tidied up from Lucas Pimenta. Again to here. Trying to find Cal Canedo. Danilo happy to tidy things up. Home players are absolutely convinced that they should have had a spot kick. So for my money, I think the referees did get the decision right. Backed up by VAR. It's just too close, in my view, for the referee to be pointing to the spot for handball there. No, it's not like the defender can get his arm out of the way. But I will say that had the referee given it, well, VAR wouldn't have overruled him. Jadson this time. Visitors quite happy just to try and slow things down. Fabinho. And again, the former Liverpool man. So Al Musa finding Simic. Now Danilo. We'll try and play their way out, even with a man short here, Al Ittihad. Did well to win his side to throw. These home fans have been making plenty of noise here this evening. Certainly generating quite an atmosphere. Often Gorbani. Now Tribin. Well, he got underneath his effort. Another decent opportunity, though. Pass was well weighted. Here's that corner. In came the delivery, and it was Tribin again, the captain. About 4 opportunities he's had. see 12 shots from the home side, just the one from Al Ittihad, and that was an absolute stunner. Jadson, good ball. Ruben Canedo. Canedo teasing ball in, away from Danilo. Barney again, it's gone to ground. The challenge of Fabinho, the referee's allowed to go. He's certainly not having an easy night, is he, the referee? Asked a lot of questions by both sets of players out there. So misses throw up towards Bergwijn. That will be a free kick against the Dutchman. Now Pimenta. So here, finding Canedo. Now favour Ogbu. Krupski. Tadic. Tadic has done well. So too as Fabinho. In fact, the offside flag has gone up against Ruben Canedo. And I just wonder how long Jose Moraes will leave it before he starts thinking about changes and affecting the game from the bench. It's just offside. It's a good decision from the referee's assistant. From Simic, away from Saad. Simic has given it away again. Home side keeping the tempo high. Trying to find the extra man. Gopani. Ogbu to Pimenta. Gopani. So going to help it into the feet of Tadic. Tadic can only find Fabinho. Home side can build again. Gopani. Canedo. Krupski. Well, he was completely off balance as he got that shot away. And no danger at all. See Rakovic's goal. I do wonder whether we'll see Arnel Pradas, the Spaniard, on loan at Wahda from the young team at Barcelona. 19 years of age is the winger. The other is Diaby, and Diaby sent tumbling from Gordani. He's picked up the yellow card. No complaints for the Iranian international. Exactly what he was doing. Fabinho. Simic. Rakovic forward, one in the air from Ogbu. On towards Krupski, he's got there ahead of Fabinho. Jadson, good ball up from Jadson. Will it come down for Tadic? Not quite, but they're still asking questions. Jadson. Tadic couldn't quite lay that one off. Building again. Giovanni. Got the better. Oh, there he has. It is a corner to the home side, and the home fans appreciate that. Tadic with the corner in again, and climbing high was Giovanni, but it is a free kick. Danilo suggesting the use of an elbow. Have a look again. Yeah, I don't see anything in that. So an hour gone. The home side still dominant, still asking all the questions, but still behind. To the 10 men of Al Ittihad. Bergwijn finding Diaby. Diaby, 3 players on him. He's gone to ground looking for a free kick. The referee not interested. It's a poor ball though from Giovanni. Fabinho. Saad did well. Looking again for Diaby, away from Krupski. Rare venture forward for Mario Mitai. In fact, he's going to go backwards. Showed too much of that to his man, though. Given away. Off from Kribin, and a chance to build again. Kribin lets it go. It's Tadic. It's Kribin again, and it's rolled home. And Kyle Canedo has levelled things up. To the delight of the home fans. Well, they've been pushing and asking questions, and finally they have the reward. And it all came from that poor touch from Mario Mitai. And first we have to check if Canedo is in an onside position. The goal given on the pitch. Have a look again. On from Tadic. He's onside. This goal will stand. Good first touch and then rolled home. Just behind Danilo as the ball was played. And Al Wahda have their leveller. We are all square. 62 minutes on the clock. On the home side, we'll look for more. Krupski. Fabinho steps across him. That will be a free kick. Here it's both Omar Kribin and Dusan Tadic. Both look as though they're interested in a strike on goal here. Kribin will step away. Tadic will look to stand it up. It's out from Fabinho and caught on the volley from Mohamed Gourani. Over the top it goes. I have to say, Laurent Blanc will be less than impressed with Mario Mitai. The manner they gave the ball away. I wonder, feeling the heat perhaps, or whatever it was, such a loose touch. And from that moment on, they were in trouble. With the man advantage, surely feel Al Wahda will press on and look to secure all 3 points here. Mark Shribin once more. Krupski sent tumbling. It's another free kick and another card on the way out too. Saad El Moussa becomes the latest man to have his name taken by the referee. Cutting through the back. Facundo Krupski. It's over the second time in a couple of minutes. Mark Shribin and Dusan Tadic stand over the free kick. It's a long way out. Once again steps away. So Tadic. In fact, Shribin has come back. He fancies his chances here. It is going to be the captain. It's straight into the wall. Ogbu. As the visitors are about to make another change. Ball down the line, and that's going to be a free kick against Fabinho. And they're adding up now. Another card on the way out for Fabinho. He is all over Tadic. So Awad El Nasri, he's about to come on. Defensive-minded change for the visitors. So again, Shribin steps away, and Dusan Tadic is the man to take responsibility. In from Tadic, a decent ball as well. That could have gone anywhere. It could have gone anywhere. Rakovic didn't get anywhere near it as the ball came out. And in the end, it's put safely behind from Mitai. He knows nothing about that, Mitai. So Tadic with this corner. It's to float it over. Back out again towards Tadic. Teasing Mitai. Tadic towards the far post, kept alive. And Danilo is just about able to clear his lines. They keep asking questions. Jadson. Tadic. Finding all kinds of space out there. Ruben Canedo urged to hit one. He did get the shot away, much to the frustration of his teammates as well. And that will release a little bit of pressure for Al Ittihad, who are about to make that change. Faisal Al Ghamdi is going to make way. Wahda and Al Ittihad on to replace him. So a change in defensive midfield. A few more legs in there for the visitors. Fabinho on inside. Saad has to settle for the throw. "20 minutes left to play. 20 minutes for one of these sides to turn 1 point into 3. Ogbu inviting Zahir forward. Into the feet of Tadic. Tadic is now fine. Ruben Canedo. Yubani. That's a very ambitious effort from the edge of the area, and again you see bitter frustration from the forward players of the home side. Al Zahir this time was the man who got the shot away. Looks like his fellow fullback Ruben Canedo, he just couldn't resist from 25 yards. It's going to be handball against Krupski. Again with Rakovic. He's looking for Diaby, and he's not going to find him. And they're just struggling to relieve the pressure. They have to get out. Al Ittihad have to find somebody who can hold the ball up for them. It's wave after wave after wave of home attack, and surely you feel it's almost a matter of time to now Wahda find a second goal. Jadson. Tadic. Vani once more. Tadic again. That's a really good challenge on the edge of the area from the substitute. And a free kick for the challenge on Bergwijn too. So all eyes on Jose Moraes as to when he'll decide it's time to make those changes. Very, very warm night here. So some fresh legs could be just what he requires. On from Ogbu. Gulbani. Zahir. The goal scorer, Canedo. Jadson. Gulbani. Need to find that higher tempo again, the home side. Jadson. Again for Tadic on the edge of the area. Fabinho able to tidy things up. Again, looks to pick somebody out. He's picked up Bergwijn. He could keep the ball in play, could he? No, out for the throw. As it is, it will be time for changes. In fact, no, it won't. It will be time for the cooling break. Just a reminder, temperatures at kick-off are around 34 degrees Celsius. Temperatures staying at that kind of level across the second half too. So the cooling break, totally understandable. And indeed mandated too from FIFA. Just looking across at some of the statistics from the game. Across the 75 minutes so far. Just the one shot on goal for the visitors. The one effort on target. It's a hit from fully 30 yards from Steven Bergwijn. Home side, well, they've had 18 shots on goal, but only 3 of theirs have been on target. You see the goals again. Tremendous goal from Bergwijn to open the scoring in that first half. And a very different type of goal for the leveller. Rolled home from Canedo, the Brazilian-born UAE international. He certainly enjoyed that, the veteran winger. So changes are coming for the home side. Abdullah Hamad is certainly one of those who's going to come on, which you think will be fresh legs in the heart of midfield. Luciano Rivera coming on too. And Brahima Diarra will be the third man to come on. So plenty of fresh legs. For the home side. As we enter the final 15 minutes of the game. So Gobani and Krupski, 2 of those to be replaced, and the goal scorer Canedo is the other. From Ogbu. Diarra just got in the way there, rather than getting involved. Here he is, Diarra, his first involvement, he's done well. Ruben Canedo, dangerous ball in from him, and the header is just wide. Once again, no, Mark Tribben isn't far away. Excellent delivery. And the header just a whisker away. Diaby after this. Ogbu able to tidy things up. Mensah under pressure. He's able to clear his lines. Fabinho under pressure, wins his side the free kick. Oh, meanwhile, down as well. Not for the first time. Tadic and Danilo involved in a battle. Fabinho is Simic. 2 more changes coming for the visitors. Simic though. Away, went well in the air from Ogbu, helped on from Abdul. The best of balls forward from Fabinho. Now Mitai, he's been caught in possession again there. Mitai still going. Rakovic palms the ball out, and Aouar is able to tidy things up. Once again, Mario Mitai caught in possession. Good work here from Bergwijn. He wasn't told there was anybody behind him. And he's had his pocket picked. Tadic. Diarra. From Canedo. From Rivera, but brought away from Fabinho. Oh, crowded out in midfield again. Jimenez Diarra outside of him. Diarra, well, he looked untidy, Diarra, but he has won his side a corner. And they continue to ask questions. Side on this, meanwhile, gone to ground. See this good work from Bergwijn before. He wasn't alerted there was anybody coming back. So changes coming. So Wahda and Al Ittihad, one of those coming on. Saad taken off the pitch. They want to make all 3 changes at once, but they've made a couple of changes already. Are they going to be allowed to make the changes before the corner is the question. Referee finally ready. So Yassine Khalid is the first man on in place of Saad Al Musa. Aouar is going to make way as well. And Steven Bergwijn will be the last man to make way. Saad, Bergwijn, Aouar, Yassine Abdulrahman and Dumbia are the men on. Now, corner for the home side. Tadic to take. Tadic to float it over. He's just trying to bend that one there. Here's Diarra. But he doesn't look relaxed, does he, on the sidelines? Jose Maurice. He will probably feel if this one gets away from him that it's a real missed opportunity to take the scalp of one of the big guns of the Champions League Elite. Helps on, Mitai. Hooked away from Danilo. Chance for Yassine to try and bring this away. Instead, he's been forced backwards. 5 minutes plus whatever time is added on for stoppages. Danilo. Mitai. Has been able to force it forwards. Chance to ask some questions. And the strike comes in, and that's the second ever on goal for Al Ittihad. Across 85 minutes, it's a comfortable save too for Ahmed. Here's Diarra at the other end. Up against Fabinho. Diarra. In the end, there's just too many players around him, and he couldn't find a pass. Yassine under pressure. He's given the ball away from Hamad. And Krivit once again fancies his chances. And it isn't a great effort, if I'm being kind to the Al Wahda captain. At the other end from Abdulrahman. Pretty comfortable take. Danilo forward. Happy just to gain a little bit of territory. Three minutes to play. Mitai has given that away from the throw. Canedo. Try and build from midfield through Jadson. Plenty of those maroon shirts forward. Jadson. Ogbu. Jadson again. Good ball. Ruben Canedo. Hamad. Canedo again. Pimenta. He got through the first challenge. Do nothing about the second. And Awad is able to clear. Abdulrahman is sent tumbling. Free kick, much to the annoyance of the home fans on the far side. It's been a long time. And Al Ittihad have been down to 10 men. That red card coming in the 37th minute of the game. This is all good coaches do. The message away from home is that if you can't win the game, make sure you don't lose it. done their best to slow things down and deny clear-cut opportunities for the home side. Still there is time. Diarra with the flick. It's run out of room. I would guess would have at least 5 minutes added on. 4 stoppages. And the VAR check with the goal, of course. We've had all the substitutions. We've had the cooling break. I'd be very surprised if it's less than 5. Side in a hurry to get on with things. On from Tadic. Not the most decisive of touches on the far side, and Danilo able to tidy things up. And Danilo away. Tadic. On the turn is Tadic. It's looking for Diarra. Tidied up by Yassine. Talking about 5 minutes, there are 7 minutes added on. And the home fans have certainly been boosted by that announcement. Still time for a winner, plenty of time for a winner. Up to Rahino, there's other ideas at the other end. Trying to find Diaby. What a touch that was. Now the home side on the way forward. So stretched in these closing stages. Diarra down the line. Hamad. Tadic. Uses the run of Canedo, looks to stand it up, Cribbins there! And somehow it stayed out! Well, was that the chance? Somehow the ball stayed out. Cross stood up. He's practically unmarked. Off the post and hacked away from Danilo. Nothing the goalkeeper could do. And it's just not been Omar Cribbins' night. He's had opportunities, he had opportunities in the first half. He's hit the crossbar and the post in the second half. Again, Al Ittihad slowed things down. Again, Tadic urges for them to get on with things. They might just do that here through Diaby. Yassine ahead of him. And Diaby got himself into the penalty area. He won't quite keep that in play though. Wahda, of course, in a hurry to get on with things. Jadson. Hamad, that's very loose in the substitute. Fabinho helped it on. Fabinho, good ball. Abdulrahman is in, and he very nearly got around the goalkeeper. What a shock that would have been. Here's Diarra. Diarra is on his way. The ball doesn't find him though. Instead, it's back with Jadson. Now Tadic, away from Fabinho. Tadic goes to the ground, looking for the free kick. Again, the referee's not interested. Abdullah strong in the challenge. Trebin urged to get a shot away. Fabinho standing up. Jadson straight down the throat of the goalkeeper. And a pretty comfortable save for Rakovic. From Danilo. Did well to win that back on the far side. On from Krivin again. The maroon shirts swarming forward. Krivin again fancies his chances. Again, it's not the best of contacts. That's really good work. Fantastic work from Abdulrahman to relieve the pressure on his side. Definite free kick. The challenge of Rivera. Mitai helps it forward. Dogbu. 1 minute of added time remaining. Simic. On from Rakovic. Dogbu wasn't particularly decisive. So here's Diaby. Yassin. Just look to keep the ball here, surely. Now Al Ittihad. Rakovic. Helped on. And it's Abdul. He's gone looking for his captain rather than get a shot away himself. And Danilo has done so well. Tadic with the ball. Just tried to turn that around the corner, Abdullah Hamad. And Danilo stood his ground. And with this, it might just be the final opportunity. Tadic with the corner. Swings it over. Good header out again from Danilo. Over comes the cross! Goalkeeper dips it out, it's in the back of the net! And Wahda have won it at the death! Lucas Pimenta, the goal scorer! An absolute jubilation in the stands. They've been on top the vast majority of the game. They've asked questions. They've finally got the reward. Rakovic could keep the first one out. He couldn't keep the second one out. Now the question is Pimenta onside? He is. The goal will stand. And Al Wahda have secured all 3 points deep into stoppage time. And indeed, that is the final act. The referee's whistle goes. And the home side are victorious on matchday 1 of the Asian Champions League Elite. Have to give them all kinds of credit. They pressed, They finally got the reward. Stephen Bergwijn opening the scoring after 21 minutes before Kyle levelled things, slotting home after 62. Then that late drama, Pimenta the hero, the 98th minute, securing all 3 points for Al Wahda. Such drama. Have a look at the goal again as the cross came in, nodded down initially from Suhir, kept out from Rakovic. And Pimenta was there first, and he secures the points for Al Wahda. Fantastic game of football. Thank you very much for joining us. We have certainly appreciated your company. The final score here is Al Wahda 2, Al Ittihad 1. The goal coming deep in stoppage time. It is all 3 points for the home side. Thanks for joining us, and we will see you next time.